Cause I hit the zone, and I need that on my team. Baby, you was made for me. Had something on my mind, but forgot what it was, and that's because
I've been thinking about you, going crazy. Ain't going on without you, and my life is true. What you wanna do? You can be my boyfriend, I could be your boyfriend.
hello, Afro. Lordy. Okay. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Oh, I got a big pimple right here. Every time I go to do a video, I'm disheveled. I look a hot mess express. I am tore up from the floor up. I normally do videos on my iPad, and I just went to get on it, and the battery must be dead right now. So I got good news today while I was at work. Something I've been praying on very religiously recently, praying for, hoping for the best. You know, you prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Don't assume. Somebody's just being weird on social media, asking me some stupid weird question, and then I answer. They're like, "Oh, sorry for asking." Okay, what the world? Okay, so my good news, which my apartment is a mess. That's why I don't want to set the camera down, the old phone, because I know I'll get clocked. I'll get red for filth. I don't even care. It's my mess. Live it, love it, eat it, suck it up. So, not that that helps or makes it better. I just got off work just like a little bit ago. Today is Wednesday. It's my last day working there. I think it's the 13th, 14th. I don't know what today is even. What is today? Okay. It's November 14th. Sorry to be weird and disheveled. I'm always crazy. So I had been praying on it. I had been hoping, wishing, and a praying. I don't know if you ever heard that commercial. It was like for Lunchables or something. Wishing and a hoping and a praying and a dreaming and a sneaking and I am going to Hawaii. I don't even know what to do. I'm so excited. First of all, I got called last night for my phone interview. Not from like just the clinic manager, but the director of operations. That means that, you know, that person's higher up than just the managers. They usually oversee like a group of several managers in a region or a district or whatever. So I got the phone call. It was like pretty late in the evening last night, about like 7 p.m. And the interview went really good, or so I thought. And I was so freaking nervous. I actually was so nervous I couldn't talk. Well, like I sounded like I was out of breath, like I was short of breath, and that never happens to me. Anyone who knows me knows I can talk. And yeah, it was like my nerves got me. I was like out of breath. I couldn't even know like what to think or what to do or what to say. I just wanted the job so badly. I've wanted to go to Hawaii for a very, 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 very long time. I'm 30 years old. I'm kind of sort of from like the Pittsburgh area of Pennsylvania, kind of sort of from that area, but I never really got to go out much in my whole life. I always wanted to get out of Pennsylvania, and I only got as far as Ohio, which is right next close to where I already was in the first place. So yeah, even growing up, I always say I wasn't spoiled. Me and my sister, we rarely ever went like on vacations. We went camping. We didn't go on vacations. So we went camping and we got to rough it. I will admit, whenever we were children in childhood, we did go to Disney World one time for like a 5-day stay. And we did go to Maryland one time. and it was horrible weather the whole time. It stormed, it was cold, we couldn't even swim, and like my parents fought the whole time because, you know, they're bad, divorce. So anyhow, I never really ever got to go anywhere, and I just got back into travel with my job, which I love and I'm grateful for, I am thankful for eternally. I'm not even like a really religious kind of person, but I praise Jesus, I thank God, I count my blessings. I'm so happy. I hope and pray like things in my life are kind of turning around for the better. I had a bad run of bad luck, and bad stuff had happened, but I don't want to sit here and point fingers or blame anybody for what's happened, and I don't want to be the victim in my life. I want to write my own story. I don't have to conform to the normal and the typical. I don't have to retaliate against those people who did wrong to me and who did bad to me, because I believe in karma, and it proves and it shows what goes around comes around, and I've already seen proof of it already. And that's a different story for a different time that I'll have to tell you. I'll have to tell you about something that happened down here. But yeah. I can't get over it. I'm just so happy. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. I am scared to fly. I'm nervous. I have to stay down here for just a little while longer, like a week, because I have to go to court because I got a speeding ticket, and that's never fun. I didn't get like a fine or a fee. It was like a court appearance, so I got to get through that first, and then I go home for Thanksgiving. I can't wait to see my family. I miss them. I love them. I'm really homesick, a lot more than I probably talk about or like I even want to acknowledge. But yes, I don't know. I know recently I had just been wondering and questioning, why did I make such poor decisions and choices, and why did I make life hard on myself, or why do I put myself through the stuff that I do? Like, I stress myself out, and I am very hard on myself. I'm very critical on myself over my weight gain, over my failed relationships, over friendships, over anything that goes crazy or chaotic in life. And I don't know. I'm trying to work on me, being by myself, loving myself. I'm falling in love with myself all over again. I'm learning myself all over again. It's just really weird. It's like stranger danger, you know? So when I got the phone call and the director of operations interviewed me, I was shaking in my boots. I didn't even know, I couldn't even speak, I couldn't even breathe. I had so much riding on this. I've been getting asked incessantly, like, where am I going to go? When am I going to go? For how long am I going to go? Everyone wants to know my business. But they have good intentions. People are just curious, the curiosity, and I had been putting it out of my mind. And I didn't want to jinx it, you know? Sometimes you don't want to speak on something because you don't want to jinx it. But my phone just popped up low battery. But in the same sense, I wanted to start speaking on it, putting it out there into the atmosphere, because I wanted to go to Hawaii. So yeah, I'm in my scrubs, my eggplant scrubs. They don't even make this color anymore, my company. Ooh, my knees. Not that they're like a good fashion statement or anything like that. My apartment is messy. I just stopped at the gas station. I got a coffee to drink and like a hot dog from the gas station. I put onions on it. I'm going to eat it with barbecue. But yeah, I'm covering the logo. My company is weird. Okay, but anyhow, I have a box that I'll have to open and film another video as soon as my iPad gets charged a little bit. But when I did the whole phone interview thing, it went really well, a lot better than I expected, a lot better than anything. I had never gone I've only ever flown on a plane twice, and it was to Florida. I'm so nervous if I have to fly to Hawaii. My plane's going down. I know it. I just have this feeling I'm going to be like Aaliyah. God rest her soul. May she rest in peace. I love her to death. I know I shouldn't joke about the plane thing, but I am scared of that. I asked about the volcanoes because I'm scared of that. And I asked about sharks because I'm scared of that. I don't know why am I scared of that because I never even been around that. But yeah. So, at the end of the phone call last night, like right before we were getting ready to hang up, the lady had said to me, I look forward to meeting you, and then we hung up. So I thought in my head, I'm like, oh my God, like that's a good sign. If they said that, like that means I have it in the bag, I got this cat in the bag, or I don't know how that expression goes, but I found out today my recruiter was calling me, leaving voicemails, send me some emails saying, aloha, Shane, good sir. How's it going? Aloha, aloha. So I had told my current patients that I'll send them all postcards. I'll send them some coconut brittle if I can. Yeesh. And there were some patients yesterday who, like, so many people gave me hugs, and there was a couple who got teary-eyed and cried, and that really freaking touched me emotionally, and I was crying like a blubbering baby. But even today, this little Spanish lady gave me this. It's headphones, Bluetooth wireless. She didn't have to do that. I told her I didn't even want her to do that. I didn't expect a gift at all. Un regalo. And yeah, it works with iPad, with Android, or Windows, and I don't know. I'm just so touched. I get really emotional. I try not to think about how bad I'm going to miss these people, because I really, really am. But I'm being happy and positive. No deprimido, no triste. I want to be feliz. Estoy feliz. And I just want to be happy and look forward to what's to come. And I can't believe I got Hawaii in the wintertime. I'm not going to have to go home to Pittsburgh and get snow and invierno and ice and cold and frio, because I don't like none of that. So yeah, I'm just so crazy excited. I can't believe it. I'm really scared, and I'm just anxious. I'm ready. Whew, I had to get on this little video, so hope you guys have a good one. I'm gonna do this video again of the me opening this box. Adios, amigos. Nos vemos. Te amo. Te quiero. Mi amor. Okay, bye.